Good morning. Good morning, changemakers. A big round of applause again for Minuit 12 because it was beautiful and I think we can thank you for setting the stage so brilliantly for these 3 powerful days and for bringing beauty here and also to use their art to have positive impacts. Good morning, changemakers. Welcome to Change Now. And nous y voilà. Here we are at this very special moment of the year, when all of us here constitute the greatest assembly of positive forces to design together the course of our future. If you care about the world, if you care about the living, here is the place you are meant to be. Because here you are surrounded with fellow humans, each committed to having a positive impact also. Show of hands here. Who is here to change the world? Who wants to change the world? Okay, great. So your place is here. You are in the right place at the right time because we're not just here to talk about change, but to be the change in action. And so, as we embark in this 7th edition of Change Now, let me share first a more personal belief. I firmly believe that despite the course of events in the world, we possess all the resources necessary to make the shift we need to do. And by resources, I mean wisdom and courage. Because, yes, around the world, there are a lot of people who have this wisdom and courage to try to show the best face of humankind. And when we started Change Now in 2017, we recognized the entrepreneurs, a new generation of entrepreneurs, the impact entrepreneurs, as being this new face of humanism. People who are just working to solve global issues and common good beyond their sole own interests. And our mission became clear. We wanted to definitely join their ranks and help all these entrepreneurs to have the impact they want to have. And so this is exactly what we've been doing for the last 7 years. We showcased and pushed forward 5,000 solutions. We brought on board thousands of investors. We also contributed to hundreds of contracts, and we gave media visibility, accumulating billions of views for the solutions. But we realized through our first impact study last year that we actually, while we are giving and delivering on this first mission, we're also doing much more. During the summit and all year round, we support transformation in big companies. We influence legislative changes. We shape the trajectory of higher education with the school ranking we have created. We give access to careers in impact with the Impact Job Fair. And we are also championing sustainability in the event industry. And more recently, we also created pioneering content, pioneering knowledge with the brand new Earth Action Report, pointing to top priorities to systemic change, where we've done this work with KPMG, gathering knowledge from 100 top leaders in sustainability around the world to point to those key factors of systemic change. And we also act on depolarization, creating dialogue, and last but not least, we try and we give hope at a moment when hope is no longer a commodity. And with hope, the desire to act. And for example, last year, people joining Change Now, entering Change Now, they were 56% feeling that they had the capacity to act, and you were 80% when you left Change Now. And so we want these 3 days to be, again, a new powerful generator of change. And so I'm very proud to launch this new edition with you all here. And this edition has so many highlights, and it's culminating on Wednesday with the European debate. It is the first time that a full political debate will be showcased on TV, just focused on the social and ecological transition. And this is a new historical premiere we are very proud of also to share. Thank you. And so this is the systemic change we want to have, all at once and with everyone. And so if I summarize our journey, in 2017, we started with a very innovative concept. It was the first event of its kind, like ChangeNOW, in September 2017. 2 years later, in January 2020, we created the most, I would say, the most amazing event no one could have imagined for this ecosystem. It was the first World Expo of Solutions for the Planet. It was at the Grand Palais, and we had, for the first time, 1,000 concrete solutions surrounded with 28,000 participants. It was really something huge for us. 2023, we went from a global summit to a larger impact organization on several fronts to make global change happen. And the truth is, we could be satisfied with this, right? And say, OK, good, that's an achievement. But you start to know us. At ChangeNOW, we are dreamers and doers. And so together with you all, I want to share a very special moment and set the scene for what will be the next level of our journey. The vision we have is that with the community, we want to increase and multiply our impact by 10, by 100 in the years to come. And these are the 3 big steps we're going to take. The first big step is regarding the summit, this wonderful summit. I deeply believe that this is just the beginning, and the summit has still a lot more potential. And it's getting stronger and better every year, but what we want is now to prepare, what we are preparing is a new quantum leap. This is the last year we are in this venue. We're changing venues. Next year, we are going to the venue that will host us for many years to come. And it's a place where we'll be able to expand more and more, and starting next year, ChangeNOW will double size. We'll double size, and we are going back to a venue that hosted the World Expos in the 1900s. We are going back to the renewed Grand Palais, and this will be a big next step to renew with this imagery of World Expos and to gather all the critical mass that will make the impact ecosystem one of the biggest trends in the world. The second big step, we decided that we wanted to reinforce our impact all year long. And yes, we already have the Impact Job Fair, the Sports Sponsors page, the Earth Action Report, and so on. But we believe that there are some strategic battles of systemic change that have to be waged more accurately. And so we are going to enter the field of agriculture and soils, of ocean, of a fossil-free future. And the first thing we can already share is that in October, we are co-organizing with Moi Tennessee the World Living Soils Forum, the second edition of the World Living Soils Forum, which is a summit dedicated to regenerative agriculture. And why we are doing that is because by creating those different moments of the year, we create a thread of impact where we can deploy long-term strategies. This is the second step. And the third step now. There are change makers everywhere on this planet. And they all need the kind of support you have here, but at the level of their local community. You have this incredible opportunity to be here, but there are thousands that are not able to join. And still, they could really benefit from ecosystemic dynamics. Wouldn't it be great to have a smaller ChangeNOW in Nairobi, for example, and another one in Rio, another one in Sydney, where this ecosystem can raise? This is exactly what we want to do. And so I'm happy to announce that we are opening ChangeNOW to the local communities, and I present you the ChangeNOW Hub licenses. ChangeNOW Hub licenses is to enable anyone to apply to create a local chapter of ChangeNOW, to reinforce the local ecosystem. And all of this with the support of the tremendous experience of ChangeNOW, of the team, and the tools to help you out, communication tools, joining a community of ChangeNOW builders. This is the third, and this is everything I had to share with you today. So now, let's embark in this journey together, filled with hope, action, and the relentless pursuit of change. This is our time. This is our time. So welcome again to ChangeNOW 2024. Let's make this 3 days the starting point of so many journeys and collaborations that will transform the world. Thank you.